tingling? It still feels tingling. Yeah, so doing, you know, did doing the exercise make it any more or less noticeable? That's okay. Yeah, bend your knee. Sit up taller. There you go. I don't want to change anything. You look wonderful to me. You know, this is going in the right direction. You've had 2 good nights in a row. If you do the same thing tonight, or today, tonight should be a good night as well. Every good night you have, it becomes that much less likely that it's going to come back. Keep doing your exercises. Your therapist is here taking the course. But you guys know who she sees. Oh yeah, do it. So just if you guys can communicate, you know, what we did and, to her, that would be wonderful. You're going to do very well. You're not going to be in therapy very long. All right? Do you have any questions for me? It's not unusual to not have back pain. Have you? Well, have you ever had back pain before, Helga? Yeah, when 16 or 17 years ago, right? So 16, 17 years ago, you had a problem. Probably, in all likelihood, the same thing, but a different presentation. So why does it happen? Any article you read on back pain, the first paragraph will contain the sentence. Low back pain is something that significantly affects 80% of the population at some point in their life. 80%. What else can you say happens to 80% of the population? Not much. So what are we all doing? All day, every day, because our head and arms are screwed on the way they are, we bend forward. How many times a day do you think we bend forward? A lot is right. 3,000 to 5,000 times a day. Hours on end a day we spend sitting. Right? What did you say? Who counts it? I don't. Somebody whose job is a lot more boring than mine. Who counts it? 3,000 to 5,000 times a day we bend forward. People sit, slouch hours on the end of the day. Rarely do we have need or cause to bend backward. So if I did this to your finger, 3,000 to 5,000 times a day, and all the time we spend sitting and held your finger like this, at some point we're going to have some finger pain. You know, so you stop pulling it apart, and let's do the opposite. So to correct that problem, and then you have a balance in your life. So it's not unusual in the least that we have these problems, and it's not unusual that this is the fix for it. So it's just a little bit of overuse. So now we again, very simplistic terms. Let's stop doing the things that bother us temporarily. Let's do the opposite movement until we fix this, and then it's a matter of a balance. You can go back to relaxing and sitting and bending forward. But the press-ups you're doing now, this back bend that you're doing now every couple hours, once this is fixed, I would suggest you do it twice a day forever. All right? Twice a day, just to keep things in shape. Yeah. And as neurotic as I would like you to be right now about sitting, you're not going to have to be that way forever, just until this thing gets fixed. All right? Thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure working with you.